POTOMAC, MD. Kevin Na had just signed for his second consecutive 70 that left him tied for 56th at the Quicken Loans National, not exactly where he imagined he'd be after 2 rounds, when his day got considerably better. As he scrolled through his cell phone he came across a message informing him he'd qualified for next month's Open Championship. Na and 4 other players were added to the field based on their world ranking when players ahead of them in the rankings qualified through other categories. Full field scores from the Quicken Loans National, articles, photos and videos. I figured I'd get in off my world ranking. I actually called the tour and asked what are my chances, and they said pretty darn good, said Na, who added that he'd planned to make his travel arrangements to Scotland on Friday before he received the message that he was in the Open. Joining Na at Carnoustie will be Shea Reevy, Byung Hun An, Charles Howell III and Bo Hossler, who is tied for the lead at TPC POTOMAC. The group will likely not be the last players to qualify for the year's 3rd major this week. The top 4 players among the top 12 after the final round will earn a spot at Carnoustie if they aren't already exempt. Article tags: Kevin Na, Bo Hossler, 2018 Open Championship less than a week after withdrawing from the U.S. Senior Open with an ailing right knee. John Daly was on the commitment list to play next week's military tribute at the Greenbrier. In a tweet on Monday, Daly said, "I had to WD from the U.S. Senior Open. The deteriorating osteoarthritis isn't helping my right knee. I fall under the ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act, but USGA turned down a card for me this week. Just going to give the knee a rest. Don't know what's ahead for me." The USGA responded with a tweet, "Each request is reviewed individually. We respect the privacy of all players and cannot discuss any medical conditions. We offered Mr. Daly the opportunity to provide additional information to support his request. He decided to withdraw this morning." The Greenbrier will be Daly's 6th tour event this season, and it will be the 8th time he's played the West Virginia Tour stop. He playing the event on a sponsor exemption. Kildare, Ill. So Yi and Ryu's 28th birthday was a lot more fun Friday with Ladiko dropping gifts all over the place. "Today, Lydia made everything," Ryu said of Ko's hot pudding. "So, she just made everything look really easier. So, I was like, well, if she can do that, maybe I should do that, and then I started to make birdies on the back 9. Ryu birdied 3 of the final 5 holes to post a 3-under par 69, leaving her tied for the lead at 6-under overall with Brooke Henderson, 71, and Seung-Yeon Park, 72, through the morning wave. Full field scores from the KPMG Women's PGA Championship, articles, photos and videos after her round. Fans at the 18th serenaded Ryu, singing "Happy Birthday" to her with LPGA staff bringing Ryu a candlelit birthday treat. "I feel like I have 2 days of birthday," Ryu said. With her South Korean homeland 14 hours ahead of Chicago time, Ryu's family back home recognized Thursday as her birthday. Ryu's American friends recognized it Friday. "It's going to be a nice, quiet birthday celebration," Ryu said. Ryu said she is conserving her energy, with temperatures rising above 90 for a second straight day at Kemper Lakes. If Ryu wins this week, a double celebration might be in order Sunday. She would move back to Rolex World No. 1 with a victory, as long as current No.1 Inbee Park finishes 12th or worse and number 2 Aria Jutanagarn finishes 3rd or worse. Article tags: So Yi and Ryu, Lydia Ko, 2018 KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Love him and leave him. That's been Brooke Henderson's approach to putters the past couple years. It's working this week with Henderson in contention through 2 rounds of the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Her 1-under par 71 left her at 6-under overall, in a 3-way tie for the lead through the morning wave. She opened with a 67. Henderson put a new mallet-style crazy putter in her bag at week's start. "That's been making me a lot of birdies," she said. Full field scores from the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Articles, photos and videos. Henderson believes it's the fourth or fifth different putter she has used this season. When I won in Hawaii, that putter worked great for a couple weeks, and then it wasn't working anymore, so I had to get rid of it, Henderson said. I don't know, it's just a feel thing. Sometimes, when it's not going as well as you would like, you just need that kind of fresh new look, and that kind of great feeling that you get with a new putter. So, that's pretty much all I'm looking for. Henderson won the KPMG Women's PGA Championship 2 years ago and finished second last year. She tied for fifth in her first start in the event 3 years ago. Article tags, Brooke Henderson, 2018 KPMG Women's PGA Championship Gold Year, Bill. Leanne Pace slammed her sand wedge against a stake after hitting a shot at the 8th hole Friday at the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. It later got her disqualified for violating Rule 4-3B. The rule prohibits a player from using a club damaged other than in the normal course of play. Full field scores from the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Articles, photos and videos. PGA officials said Pace did not realize she damaged the club at the Hossler until she hit a shot with it at the 14th hole. She called for an official. She was given the option of continuing play and letting the committee have a look at the club, but she declined, because she knew she was in breach of Rule 4-3B, the PGA said in a statement. Pace was 5 over through 8 holes in her round and overall, 6 over when she realized at the 14th that she was in violation of the rules. Article tags, Leanne Pace, 2018 KPMG Women's PGA Championship.